And welcome back to Vintage Story. As you might notice, things have changed quite a bit. We can see tiny bits of my hut left, but the fort has very much engulfed it. Here I'm going to be emerging on top of the mountain, or at least the open air. I need a lot of wood at this point. But the kitchen's done, the new cellar is done, the workshop is mostly done, but I want to make, well, I'm going to move all this, make a hole in the wall and make a storage room past it. I might move the leatherworking to the backyard here. I didn't grab anything accidentally because I noticed it didn't despawn. And I've been eating a lot of grains recently. But now... I'm going to do something. I installed a mod that should, presumably, let me detect salt so long as I am drunk. Basically, the more drunk I am and the closer to salt I am, the more I'm going to hear a salt shaker sound. So I'm going to be making an attempt at finding this. So part of the reason I haven't finished this whole thing is I need to finish with this leatherworking. So grab my pick. I brought all the deers here, but ends up I can't even breed these. So this is all basically a meat reserve more than anything else. How's the farm going? Oh, the onions are done growing. Oops. The onions. So carrots are K, so yeah, I can plant them here. Then the onions, I'm going to plant here because they're not K yet, they're P. This is also grown. This is still well left, and this as well. So this takes N. N is fine here. This is where I add the flax, which means it's very poor in K, which means I need to plant anything but K. And the carrots are also K, so I wasn't planting them there, obviously. Let's go quickly put my veggies away. I'm just going to stack this. So yeah, this should be great. I've got a lot of veggies, especially onions. I guess I'll eat some bread while walking over. And yeah, we can see that everything is starting to change color. We're in October, so I think I have another month after this one. I think winter is going to start in December, but I might be wrong. That's a goat, I think. That was the water deer. Because I have a species of deer that's local that has very goat-like features. A bit of fruit, that's going to be nice. So I looked up on the, I researched some on finding Halite, and part of the reason I went for a mod is because it's notoriously really difficult to find. With most minerals, when you use the prospecting pick, you get the odds of it spawning in the tile. That's fine enough for minerals that can just be all over the place. If you look long enough, so long as the percentage is at least okay, you'll find it. The problem is that Halite is a all or nothing matter. So having 54% having 20% chance that it's in there doesn't mean 20% per tile. With that specifically, it's 20% at all. That makes it really finicky. Okay, this I'm pretty sure that's a goat. I think that's called a Nubian goat. See, I'm probably going to set up a goat trap somewhere in this area. For now, I'm looking for Halite. So best spot I had was actually over here. So if I get drunk, I should be starting to hear a salt shaker if there's a if there's any water nearby. So we need to turn the music off. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't heard a sock shit here at any point. So either there's no Halite at all, or the mod doesn't work. The mod was last confirmed to work in 1.20. This is 1.21, so it might just not work at all. But I did set aside an alternative. Funny that it's a bit cheaty. I'm not a big fan of doing it, but this is probably seawater. Though the cattails make me think that might not be the case. I don't know if cattails can handle seawater. Actually, if there's seawater, it might be farther north. I seem to recall seeing a those things mollusks live in a shell, a seashell. Yep, there it is. Yeah, I don't know if this is seawater or not. This is probably a bad idea to just go around at night. Probably not safe, but I don't really mind. I have a pretty good lantern. I'll be fine seeing. Anyway, if nothing else, getting completely shit-faced and wandering around did lead to me finding a lot of copper around. See, seawater is supposed to, the sea is supposed to be colored differently on the map, but I don't know what it actually looks like, so I don't know if I'm seeing it or if I'm just imagining it. Ow. That's the guy that threw a rock at me. This is a lot of water. Though at this point, I kind of wish there were rivers in this game. I don't think the terrain generation right now likes making those. I think there's mods that help with that. That, or you can probably adjust the terrain generation to have more water. I left it completely at default for now. Oh, is that a proper desert? Because if it is, that would actually be easier to find Halite there. It's less plentiful, but it's in shallow areas. You just need to find former lakes that have dried up. Dried up. sandstone. But it's either a proper desert or a just sandstone wastes. Yeah, I don't think this is actual desert. I'm probably a good 3,000 blocks too far north. Oh, that's a fallen cave. I was wondering what the white spot I was seeing on the map was. Yeah, I don't think there's any seas. Actually, this water is noticeably darker. I can just make source blocks. Not exactly a fan of having done that. I'm just going to remove those. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any ocean either. And I sure as heck didn't hear a salt shaker. So I don't know if sandstone is sedimentary. Claystone, sandstone. Okay, yeah. This is sedimentary, so there might be halite around here. So I guess I'll prospect a bit. Shit, I'm using the wrong mode. Nope. Though I think hematite is iron. Yep. Oh, borax. That's going to be required eventually, so that's a nice find. Quartz, 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 quartz. That is a lot of quartz. At this point, I'm slowly going back home while looking at any cool rock I find. Oh, I just walked into a cave completely unintentionally. Imagine if I walked in a cave and found halite nearly immediately. Finding halite randomly out of pure luck seems to be the common denominator. A bit of a shame though. I need Halite to make cheese. That's a nice big birch. Oh hey, wonder which one that is. Building materials trader, plaster, wallpaper, maple. Yeah, nothing I particularly want. He buys metal scraps which can be found in ruins, so that's kind of cool. He buys copper lanterns, but I need all my lanterns right now. Other than that, mostly bronze tools, which is that much. Yeah, I don't even have access to a freaking ocean, so I can't even make salt by boiling water, seawater. There's two specific traders: the commodities traders and the survival trader. I think they are that can sell Allied for a really bad price. I heard a wild animal on the left. I didn't recognize the call though. I'll probably eat the mushroom and carrying at some point. Because a single mushroom doesn't really do much for me. More quartz. When I see a stone that has extra bits in it, I keep hoping it'll be something more interesting than quartz. The bushes are getting red, I'm pretty sure. the old mess is going to start dying fairly soon. Yeah, I think at this point I'm going to just transition to looking for hematite and give up on getting halite at all. It's a good thing this is a virtual game, because this would be a miserable time if it was really me. All right. Oops. Oops. Well, I don't care about those blocks, so I'm just going to leave them there. I think I have enough cranberries to make another 10 liter of cranberry wine. And I'm near home, so I may as well just see if I can find anything in here. Nope. World's most boring cave. Here's my old pit kilns. Might as well just... Wait, nope. Cave icon. Let's check to see how the chickens are going. Fairly well. Guess I'll eat these. Well, I don't have any meat, but that is easily fixed. Oh, I didn't mean to take any wood. Don't particularly care for adding horns. And I think I'm going to make a meat pie. Okay, I don't have much flour left. Gonna leave that there just so I can clear my inventory a bit. Sand. As well put another stack of 64 this, and could put these those bone arrows there, so I use them first. Then I'm going to make more spelt flour. And the corn is going to get moved from there at some point, but for now, here it is. Staying up all night like this is not a good idea. I'm spawning a lot of enemies in the area, and they might not all leave in the morning, but I don't really care. I've got some good fortifications, I'll be fine. And put the flour back in. That was scary close. Did it damage anything? I need to make a lightning rod. Are the chickens fine? Yeah. Right, I need to... Okay, it's not completely cold, so I'm going to just put 4. Put away the rest of the meat. Right, and we need to go check on my scabs. Yeah, this will be good for like 2 years still, so that one is fine, even in the open like this. Okay, that sounded less close. I see things over there. I'm not sure what they are. Once at some point I had like 4 of the ranged enemies on this field. I'm very glad that I don't have any today. Yeah, I'm going to need to make more planks and just finish this. Felt weird that it vanished. That is a lot of satiation. Individually is more sensible, but yeah, that's going to keep me fine for a while. And this is good for 8 days. So yeah, hematite. Okay, I start seeing some in the northwest. And I saw some copper around as well. Oh, I thought, okay, yeah, there's some there. Some here. I thought I saw 3, unless this was added recently. I don't. Okay, there they are. Okay, so they're there. So I'm going to add over there. I already have my pick. For one more. Oh, fuck it. My bees will be fine as is. More fruit. And this is what I grabbed during my drunken rampage. Yep. And that's red currant. Oh, some cranberries here. See, I want to try and take as much of the fruits as I can while it's still able to grow. I saw a bigger building over here. Yep. Oh, nice. Cracked vessel that gives seeds. Turnip seeds. Nice. Forage. Chalkstone. Nice. That's lime. And also I can just use it for a drawing. Oh, that's a big ruin. Or, that might be good. Quartz chunks. Nope, never mind. Ah, I thought that maybe. Actually, is that just a cave or is it a basement? I have ladders, I may as well check. Oh, that's a cave. Hmm. Check this one. Don't see anything in it. I still haven't seen a fully grown sunflowers. Sunflowers are N. Same as the turnips. So I'm just going to use the turnips if I need something that's N. Carrots, 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 all growing. Black currant, oh. Red currant, that's right. Okay, I think I already raided this one. I see conspicuous owls. So this is right under where I found those copper rocks. So can I see the copper just by looking or... Oh, this goes quite a bit deeper than I expected. May as well explore. Maybe I'll find shale randomly. You know, I was saying shell when I met Halite, and there it is. So after going almost insane, I finally have salt. And this is going to keep me fine on salt for the rest of the game. And this is even easy to get to from home, which is awesome. Like here. Basically over the hill. So this might not look like much right now, but Halite spawns in domes. This is the top of a dome of a pillar of Halite that goes all the way down to bedrock, probably. This is an utterly obscene amount of salt. Okay, I'm full, but is there something I don't want? Probably. Yeah, I don't care for touch. Yeah, I'm going to leave with 2 stacks. And then I'm going to have salt for a while. So I'm honestly resisting the temptation to be giddy about this. This is literally just a rock, a salty rock. I really shouldn't be this happy. But this is basically food security. Or at least makes it easier to be food secure now. Okay, so I have some chalk. No, not... No. So I honestly don't know how to turn this, so I'm going to just draw this. Okay, snipers over there. Oh, there's a pair of them. So how do I get out? I'm going to try running that way. Oh, sweet. Underground ruins. Is there anything that's more interesting than... Okay, there's junk metal, which I can sell. I don't care about quartz. Hmm. This is a whole bunch of saltpeter, which is a fertilizer, I believe. Hmm. Gonna throw out this stone tool. Shift. Oh, it has lime as well. That I want as well. Um, Fuck it. Now it's empty. And I saw a guy was buying aged crates as well. So I guess I'll come back and grab it. Now, okay, now run for the hills. So that was quite a messy situation. Holy shit, that goes down. Okay, so I'm going to have to make a few barrels, then start pickles and salt and meat. I want to grab a lot of meat now because I can salt it, but my inventory is already completely full, so... Oh, there's a bush over here according to my map. Oops, still flowering. Oh, and I had a bunch of bushes on the other side. As well check on those. Like I dislike how fruits don't stack automatically. Just so you can see the freshness. So there's probably a bunch of fruit I left behind after picking them off the bush. Okay, this is not going to last super long. So I need to use it some way. Is this where I put my... Nope. Here. Yep. Gears. Metal parts. Lime. Saltpeter. Chalk. For the salt, I'll be keeping it in my basement where I keep the underground cellar that I shifted into my long-term storage. The one in the kitchen is the cooking ingredients storage. And then this saw is about to die. It's a good thing I found a few sources of copper. Okay, so salt I'll be keeping here. Actually, I think it was like this. Where are my sticks there? No. Nope, the opposite. And I keep forgetting that. So this will be for salted meat, this will be for pickles. Okay, I need to grind the salt to make it usable. First, for jam. Okay. Yeah, no. I think this is a bit too early. So this is going to take some time again. Oh, this grinds very advantageously. Yeah, I think I'm going to grind a full stack of 64, then go store the rest. So I have a fair bit of flax fibers. I think I might be able to make a windmill by now. And I think I'm going to set up a windmill so I can stop having to grind stuff so regularly, manually. Right, to make pickles, I'll need to make brine. Brine is 2 liters per salt, okay. A barrel is 50 liters. Divided by 2 is 25 salt. I have just enough. Then say I pickle cabbage. Okay, 1 liter per... Yeah, 1 liter per vegetable. So I'm going to make 50. Do I have 50 of anything? Yes, I have 50 onions. This is going to be more sensible than running back and forth. And 25. And now I have 50 liters of brine, and this will be 50 pickled onions after 14 days. And there we go. And now I already need more salt. And I'll grind it when I need to use it. Yeah, I'm going to need to look up everything I need to make a windmill. I'll probably make it on the roof. Is this done? Nope. Nearly, though. Eventually, I'll be replacing this storeroom, moving it all elsewhere. For now, though, this gets the job done. Also upgraded my bed since I have plenty of flex. So for some reason, the roof isn't considered proper roofing. I guess because I didn't put roof blocks on top. All right, I'm planning on making a tower over there. Might make the top floor into a windmill. Remove menus, just shift. Okay. Yes, I didn't plan on making an exit here. Not sure why I fill that in. Carp. I can hear something clicky. Mm. Right, I'm going to start transferring my minerals. Oh, this is done. Okay, I'm going to empty out my pockets first and then take care of that. So this will be for minerals. See, I don't have enough copper to make more. So I'm going to need to get more. I need 8 leather to make more of a to make more storage for myself. So I'm gonna put that in the crafting area. This isn't going here. I'm not going to be using it for crafting anything. I'm keeping it to eventually make a mushroom, a cheese area. And then, there's my seeds. Okay, I already had turnip seeds. So N isn't what I need. Yeah, it's P. I only have one vegetable that takes the whatever the P stands for. Don't have enough for meat for a pie. Need vegetable. Fuck it, let's make a vegetable pie. Should have used the older onions for that, but I need 8. Okay. That cooled down a bit too much. And let's go with 4. Let's get a tiny bit shit-faced. The wrong room. So if I want to make a door through there, that means I need to empty out this. So I'll put it there. Bucket here. So first thing first, I wanted to make some proper coal storage. Okay, I'm heading up on the other hand. Which means I'm going to use cobblestone here just so I know. And I already have shell cobblestone. How's the pie coming along? Oh, shard wood. Well, at least when it's charred, it doubles in freshness duration. Yes, then I need just gonna leave those there for now. And I can go through like this, perfect. So I'm going to pile up all my copper in there. Not my copper, my coal. And the other type of coal here. And I think this is behind the stairs, so I could keep going, but that'll be fine. And same thing. Let's see. Brown coal is here. There we go. Let's see, for my leather working, I'm literally just going to put it all here. So this is the middle one. Oh, this is done. Scraping with the knife. Then this goes in here. This is empty. So there. Grab the strong tannins here. Transfer them. Now I can move this barrel. Strong tannin, yep. And the other one is mostly empty. Like that. So yeah, slowly but surely I'm transferring the various things I need to get rid of where they go. So this is mostly empty of lime water. So at this point I'm thinking of just throwing away what's left and making more lime water. And this is empty, so I'm just going to remove it. Lime water is 1 for 1, so I need more. Now let's see, I've got an excess barrel. I'm going to put it downstairs. Already forgot, I'll place it back here. Okay, I hadn't finished this portion apparently. Let's go get some copper right quick. Those sneaky caves are definitely going to kill me at some point. So I know there's bunnies there, but I literally can't see them, so I'm going to let them live for now. That's probably a goat, so I'm going to let it live as well, because I'm going to want to try to capture it eventually. Though it's a single male, I think. Yep, I was right earlier. I left some fruits behind, and I just picked some up by running past. Oh wow, this is extremely shallow. which explains why I didn't see it in the cave that's right underneath. This is medium. So I might need to try and track down more sphalerite. At some point I should bring booze, get shit-faced on the Halite, and check to see if the mod is working or not. Just so I know if I should uninstall it. Okay, so this isn't a super pure vein, but it's a big one. So that's nice. So from what I recall, I saw the old crate here. Yep. And everything else is just quite broken. Pretty sure he should be dead. And that there's just rune stuff. Rune stuff. And yeah, when things say might break when might shatter if broken, that's basically if I want to keep those things as decorations, I need to use glue on them first. Oh, this one might shatter if broken. So if I want to keep this, I might need to make glue. How do I make glue? Pitch glue is resin and powdered charcoal. Okay. Ah. Okay, literally you need to eat it right before using it. Otherwise it hardens. That's annoying. So first I don't have enough resin. That's already step A of this whole thing, basically shit out of luck. Okay, this looks like a pretty damn extensive network of caves. Oh, that's a gear. See, I should have enough money that I can actually buy things now. So I'll need to start looking at what the merchants have to see if there's anything interesting. I'm amazed I didn't get shot there. Might be a good idea to check on if I can find any sphalerite, since I'll need more of that to make more brass. Oh god, this is way bigger than I expected. Ow. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to invade your home. I'm just going to be leaving. Thank you. Um, I said I'm leaving. So sphalerite. There it is. Okay, so the big sphalerite reading was over there. I think I already had found some there, but I can definitely find more. Yeah, I can't break it. Everything's protected when it's too close. No, it wasn't this guy. His lantern would be kind of nice, but not super important, so... This game is very good at having pits that make you look in them and then go, nope, 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 all my nope. So I can't see where I had done my prospecting before. Guess I'll just do some digging after eating. So sphalerite should be fairly common in this area. Oh, and I just detected some. Does it get stronger when I get lower, or was I just needed in the wrong spot? Oh, no harm nearby, so yeah. So I just noticed that it's getting late. It's probably a bad idea for me to be here, but also I like to live dangerously. How do I make these again? this is why it's probably better. Though the fact that they can't go down is funny. So let's start the usual plus digging. 2, 3, 4. Trace amounts. Then in that direction. Guess I'll check in this direction, but I'm pretty sure it's over there or over there, probably. Helps if I use the right pick. And this will tell me. Alright, and I need to remember, sphalerite is near invisible. Which is seriously annoying. Still trace amounts. Ah, there you go. Just to check I'm not going by it. Trace amounts, okay. Over there I got small amounts, so oh hey. Could have sworn sphalerite didn't look like that. There it is. I thought usually things were supposed to be in horizontal ovals. I guess zinc ore is more easily seen if you have a very rich vein. Might as well check to see if there's more. Okay, trace amounts. There's like 1-2 blocks. I missed something like that. Okay, I should go back because I'm going to be starving. Here. Get this back. Oh shit. I do the same thing in the Voices of the Void. Just start running in the dark and then run off a cliff. Right. Turned off my waypoints, that's why I'm not seeing anything. I'm pretty sure I have room to plant one more carrot in my field, so I'm going to do that. Carrots grow very fast, and with the cooling temperatures, they grow better, I think. So apparently I had even more sphalerite closer to home. So I'm pretty sure I just ran past a temporal storm. A temporal temporal rift. My character does not enjoy starving, it seems. I thought I heard something. I'm just going to leave this here for now. I'll go put it away later. Now then, may as well just grill this meat for now. This needs just a bit to be warm enough. Okay, I'm fine with everything, so I think I'm just going to make some bread. I keep expecting this door to end up in the workshop, but it doesn't. I need to learn that. Yes, it's just on the other side of that cellar, but it's not. It doesn't get through. Tried removing the last log because I saw it was necessary, but I went too late. I like that you can see the bread raising. So this is just warm enough to cook. Okay, just barely finished. So this is 300. I can eat 2. Now let's grab. Where's the page for bronze? For making bronze, I want 40 zinc and 20 bismuth. Thanks. 20 bismuth. Zinc's 20 bismuth. And 140 these. I'm going to put away my stone because it's filling up my inventory. So 140 is 1, 2, and 10. Then I'll need a place to pile up my firewood. Um, go away. Eight. Some strips. Nope. Prospecting pick. Axe and pickaxe. Okay, this is going to start melting. In the meantime, I as well start transferring my coal, my charcoal, I mean. This might need more. Right, I should move this thing. As well grab this and make a light. And just in here, because this is going to spawn enemies constantly if I don't do something like that. I'm not sure why this gives such good food storage. Might be because it's surrounded by stone, but spooked myself by seeing my arm stretching. Let's grab a bit more brown coal. Yeah, I'm going to keep expanding this room, I think. This is a bit too cramped. I need a spot to line up all the ingots and such in a place I don't risk walking over them. Also, pit kilns. So yeah, I might extend this room. Or use this place for that. I'm going to carve out all this because this is going to be my quarry. But this I'm going to remove from here. Just put it this corner. I think just one more coal and I'll be fine. Just realized I forgot to get my intended recording length timer started. Yeah, I'm about done, so I'm going to finish making my bronze, and then I'm going to call it a night. I need to eat. Yeah, from what I recall, I have plenty of sphalerite still. So if I find more copper, I can make more bronze. And yeah, this should finish. So I'm just going to go put this away. I need to duck to go through because of that thing. Yeah, if I look on the top left, this technically counts as a cellar. Albeit a crappy one because of the wood. And it's morning, so may as well use this to make as many planks as I can. This will be a door. This will just keep going like that. Any walls I need to fill in still? Nope. Now I'm in finishing the roof. The lantern I had hanging from the ceiling probably fell, so I didn't hear it. Oh hey, one of those is stuck in the chicken pen again. But yeah, I'm planning to make my bedroom right here. And then above that, I'll make a windmill. Okay, still soft. Hmm. So yeah, still a fair bit of work done. At least the front part is done. Hmm. Let's see, my stairs end up here. I'm going to put the door to outside here and then turn right or left to enter the tower, I guess. So I'm going to put the wall like this. I'm going to need to make more of cobblestone. Hmm. So I'm done on bread again. Fuck it, I want to make food that lasts a while, so I'm going to make another meat pie. Eventually one of them will die. There we go. Actually, I'm just going to sell the rest of the meat. And honestly, once winter starts, they're all going to lose a lot of weight. And when they do, they'll drop less meat. I may as well just collect bones. I need to use a quern. So small bones are too small to get actual bone chunks from. Because bone chunks are used to make a very marginal upgrade to stone tools. So I've got. See, this is lit. This is lit. This is relatively lit. Guess I'll put one here. Another one here. And I have a lot of animal fat, which means I can use a lot of bowls to make more lanterns. I think this room is small enough that I can just light it with a lantern. So I'll need to find a big room to put this in. Probably the bedroom upstairs. For now I need to go get salt and grind it. Don't care about these fangs. Nope. This is not big enough for... I don't have enough. I'm going to need to make... Right, I'm going to make a stew. I don't have... 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's going to be super wasteful. I won't even be able to eat. Put these bones over here. So I want lime. Right, the chalk. One, that's 40. Need 11. They'll let me make another 50 limestone. Just in case, adding water to 2 lime water will just delete the 2. So I'll be salting the meat in there. For now, this will stay good for a while. 41 meat means 40. Plus this. Okay, my meal up top should be done. Not yet. Okay. Just trying to empty it out somewhere. Okay, I put the source block there. Fuck it. Might as well pile this all up somewhere. Actually, no. So this goes here. This goes here. This I'm going to go put here. This is done, so I'm going to eat a bowl right now. Perfect. About exactly what I want. I want a meal that fills up my satiation bar, but doesn't go overboard. Now, then I was going to make salt to preserve all that meat. Corn is here. Right, these are perishable. I should store them. So yeah, every unit of meat needs 2 units of salt, but every salt rock makes 2 units, so that'll be plenty. But yeah, I really want that windmill. Once I have a new saw made out of bronze, I'm going to step up construction work on the fort. Apparently, it doesn't give 2, it gives more than that. Because had exactly 40 stones, and I have... No, actually, yeah. I need 82. And I'll have exactly 81. Derp. At least the game doesn't make you do the realistic way to make salted meat, where you put meat, you put a layer of meat, a layer of salt, no, a layer of salt, a layer of meat, a layer of salt, and a layer of meat, and just do that one by one. '64, '73, '83. Yep. Okay, you can only salt 32 at maximum at once. There we go. So 18 for this one. So and there we go. Now I'm going to have meat for a long while. I need to make more wine. I've got enough for a full 20 liter from this. '64. See, other than making jam, which takes honey, this is the simplest way to preserve fruits. Speaking of honey, though, so probably all three scabs will be harvestable. So I'll just grab two and then go back home. Harvestable, harvestable, harvestable. Harvest those on either end. And looks like they're angry. But they aggroed on something else. Or they're looking for me. 6, perfect, I've got it all. Control. So for 4 portions of jam, I need 8 liters of honey. So I'm good on that. Pardon, 0.8. Which makes using a bucket for that incredibly awkward. This is wrong as well. It's 3. I should grab the other jug in here and just use it for transferring honey. It's empty. And I need 0.2 at both. Bowl should be easy enough. Why do I want 0.8? I want 0.4 in both. There we go. Then 3 days, 7, 15, 5. Yeah. Let's make some blueberry jam. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I was right. I needed 0.8 at each, which means 116. I don't have enough honey for everything I was trying to do. But I can make 3 portions, I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Might need to make a blueberry pie or something. Like, I think I can make several. Oh, this is baking extremely easily. Then I'll use this one. And I just need one of these. Now it's sealed, which means in my pocket it's good for over 2 years. In here, that'll last for 9 years. So yeah, jam is the best way for long-term conservation. Now I need 16 cattails to make a single scab. Yeah, I need way more cattails than I have right now. And I'm going to wake up very hungry. Thankfully, I already have food. I'm getting shot at. There he is. God, it's so much easier to kill them with a bow. This is a very foggy morning. And yes, I know I was meant to stop soon. Just I'm doing this while I'm still remembering that I need way more cattail roots. Okay, I thought I had seen maybe something. Also, alright, this place is absolutely swarming with Halite. Alright, I found a cave underneath. Which is why I'm not mining from there. That is a lot of cranberries. And cranberries are great because they last a long time. Well, relatively. So I think these roots can be eaten. Yeah, if you cook them, you can eat them, but I don't particularly care to. This fish clearly wanted me to get it. Oh, this actually counts as a vegetable. So I heard a monster. Yep, this is a ranged guy sniping at me from somewhere. Oh, there's a cave here. Ah, shit, another one. A freaking course. God dang, another one. Get back here, you goddamn asshole. So for making a scab, I need 8 times 2, so 16. So if I bring back 16 roots, I'll definitely have enough to make a new scab whenever I harvest. There we go. That's a deer. There's a little eel here. Yep. Okay, that's why it didn't emerge. So when it started grazing, it hid behind the hill, and I didn't see that. It should be somewhere nearby. Did it run into the cave? Fuck, it certainly did. Huh, that's Fallerite. So is this. Yeah, you might see a tree that's missing its everything there. I took a axe to it, and well, it's a redwood, so I didn't get the whole thing, especially since I was out of bronze tools by then. So I'm pretty sure this is where I took the thumbnail. That's not a redwood. Yeah, that's a very big cypress. Pink oyster, that's edible. Yeah, that's a huge cypress. Suevite. KS Suevite. Suevite stone. Okay, it's just regular stone. Apparently, I have a tiny, tiny bit of suevite in a mess of other things. Oh, my inventory is full. Um, okay, this is basically dead. Fruits and spelt. Um, except I'm full, so that I can't really use it. Gotta love that when you just pay attention a bit, it's fairly easy to survive just on stuff you find. Well, in when not in winter. In winter, it's going to be quite a bit rougher, I expect. Right, I'm going to go plant these over there. God, the growth speed here is awful. Apparently, it's eaten all of the nutrients in this area. Spelt seems very hungry. That or somehow planted it in the absolute worst part. Okay, I don't have room for beeswax here. These I'm just going to. I've got a moral to store as well. I should have some clay, I think. Yeah, I think I left it in here. Yep. 3, 4. And I failed to notice that I have more fruit on my hot bar. How's my fruit situation? Good enough that I can make more wine if I want. And I do. I've got 2 more fat. Do I have any bowls left? Nope. So I'm going to need to make more bowls to use them. I need to make a bunch of doors. Cranberries. What did this guy want and sell again? I think it was nothing I could sell him, but there was treasure hunter. He buys rice bread or spelt bread. Okay, surely I can sell this. Though he only gives 1 gear. Leather shield. He buys candles for crappy prices. Squire tunic is cool, but not particularly important. Square boots, eh. Blackguard gear is solid, but look at that price. Oh wow, he sells temporal gears. That's actually pretty solid, but I already have 1. Interesting. Apparently, you can set up a auction house at traders. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't really have much that I particularly care for. The merchants I have access to are all the ones that I don't care for. $60. That's almost enough for a full 20 liters. That's 50. 56. Right, I should stop here. So yeah, this is progressing nicely. I need to do some blacksmithing between streams, get a lot of planks, and keep building up the second floor and then make the windmill on top. Once I have a windmill, grinding things will be a lot easier. Because really, I should probably be just grinding up all these grains. The most efficient way to eat grains is as bread or pies, since those multiply the nutrition it gives. Anyway, for now though, this is enough vintage story for a weekday. So have a good time, all, and I'll see you in the next video.